If you take a drive through Commerce, Oklahoma, you might notice street signs with the Mickey Mantle name. His statue by the high school, number 7 on water towers, or if you're really lucky enough, you might see this Mickey Mantle car pass you by. Volume up, microphone on.
Base loaded, 1 out.
It's time to play ball.
Number 7.
These are the sights and sounds.
What a beautiful day for baseball.
Of the Mickey Mantle Classic.
Mickey Mantle tournament, we have golf ball.
There's not a place Don Brown would rather be.
You know, people go on vacations and cruises. This is my life. This is my cruise.
This is how Brown cruises. He calls it the Mickey Mantle car. He bought the car in 2004, drives it in parades, and even travels from his home state of New York to Commerce, Oklahoma, all on his own dime.
I came out here and be part of the tournament. And every year I get invited back to be, I don't know, the ambience.
A native of Waterville, New York, near Cooperstown in the Baseball Hall of Fame, Brown has been surrounded by some of the greats, but he's probably number 7's #1 fan.
Mickey Mantle is my idol. To live your idol's environment and meet some of the great people here in Miami and Commerce, it's rewarding for anybody.
2 outs, brings up number 7.
When Brown was a kid, he says he wore number 7 just like Mickey Mantle. But instead of trying to be like the Mick, what about playing on the same field he once played on in Joplin, Missouri? More than 100 years of history and tradition here at Joe Becker Stadium. You think of some of the big names that have come to play here. You think of Andrew McCutchen, Clayton Kershaw, but arguably the biggest name, Mickey Mantle. The people of Commerce, Oklahoma knew what they had in Mantle, but he gave the sports world something they can look up to and someone they can aspire to be.
Well, it was always my father's favorite player.
Today's players may know the name Mickey Mantle, but maybe they don't always know the story.
I ask him questions about players, and I get this blank stare sometimes.
There's no question of the impact Mantle left on the game, because right or left, he was one of baseball's best switch hitters. This is Jack Sharp, a coach for a traveling team that's had the chance to walk, throw, and hit in Joe Becker. Sharp says he's old enough to have seen Mantle play in person and on TV.
There was just an aura about him that was different than most of the players.
What Mantle did on the field might have left you in awe. Just ask Frank White.
I met Mickey in 1972 in Jacksonville, Florida. He came down for a home run. He was out of the game. It was a home run hitting contest he came to be a part of. And we thought that was the greatest thing in the world, just being that close to him and watching him hit home run after home run. It was just pretty awesome.
Street signs, number 7s on water towers, tournaments, and fields in Mantle's name. From one generation to the next, the many greats like Mantle inspired the next wave of talented young athletes to, who knows, maybe become the next Mickey Mantle or Frank White.
Anybody who puts on a uniform has a chance to go as high as they want to go in the game.
So get this, one of Don's friends is a Babe Ruth look-alike out of Overland, Ohio, and Don told us that he looks more like Babe Ruth than Babe Ruth. He's been all over the country as a Babe Ruth look-alike, like Don does with Mickey Mantle, and if you look closely in the video, Don even looks a little like Mickey Mantle. He just says he needs to work on his Oklahoma draw a little bit more.